Hello, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so we have some empties for you today. I really love watching videos like this, but it's kind of like bored of the same old products that everyone is using. I've been saving these empties for a while now, so this is accumulated maybe over the last 2 to 3 months. I'd love to show you what I've been using. Got some Jameson on deck. I love Jameson. I tend to be a whiskey girl every now and again. Today I'm feeling dark and vampy and whiskey-like, so cheers. Ooh, let's get into the empties. I'll start with body products. So I'll start with the Dr. Teal's. This is the Shea Sugar Scrub, shea butter and almond oil with essential oils. I really love this Dr. Teal scrub. I can't believe over the years how expensive the Tree Hut body scrubs have gotten. I used to use them all the time like years ago when I was in college, and they were good when they were $5, but I think lately the lowest price I've seen them has been like $15, and they're going up to like $23, $24, and that's insane for Tree Hut body scrubs. Something I've really learned about consumerism over the last several years, now that YouTube is so big and people showcase products that they're using all the time. We have products that trend. I just feel like these companies get a little greedy and they feel like, okay, this is trending, now it's time to tick up the price. There's no reason ever for Tree Hut scrubs to go beyond $10. So that being said, I really love the Dr. Teal's. If you're looking for a new sugar scrub, something that's not widely talked about, but that still does a really great job, this is it. It is sweet, but it's more of a sophisticated sweet scent. I'm smelling more of the almond oil in here, a little bit of shea butter. It says it has shea butter, sweet almond oil, and macadamia seed oil. That must be what I smell. There's like a sweetness, a nuttiness, but also it's kind of fresh. So I don't feel like this is super overpowering. Yeah, this is a really good body scrub. I think if you are looking for something new and good, check this out. They do have other scents as well that I have not tried yet, but the shea butter and almond oil is definitely a good one. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried this body scrub. I'd love to know your thoughts if it's just me, but I really love it. I think it's actually better than the Tree Hut. So next I have one more body product, one more like lotion based body product. This is the Vaseline Radiant. Hopefully you guys can see that. This is the Deep Nourishment Body Cream. It says it has coconut oil, vitamin C, and peptides. This is a newer line for Vaseline. It smells really good. Definitely more on the heavier, deeper, creamy, sweet side. Smells really good. I have dry skin. I use this up a lot during the colder last few months of that cold weather we were getting here in New York City. I think for me, my favorite thing that I liked about this, I feel like it was actually penetrating like into deeper levels of my skin. My skin just felt hydrated for a longer time. Usually I put lotion on and like in a couple hours it feels like I didn't even put anything on. This is one of those lotions you can put on and like the next day you still feel moisturized. I didn't go in with this super often, but when I did, I felt really deeply hydrated. So give this a try if you do see it in stores. I got this from a hair show, I believe, and they just like threw some goodies in with our like goodie bags. But I have seen this in Walmart. I have seen it in Target. I think those are the only places I have personally seen it in, but if you do see it, definitely worth picking up. Okay, next, these Dove body sprays. I am a Dove deodorant girl through and through. The spray deodorants are so good for me. Honestly, I used to do the stick deodorants all my life pretty much, but these Dove body sprays, they're not body sprays, they're deodorant sprays. These Dove deodorant sprays have been really nice. I love trying different scents. This is the Powder Soft and the Clean Touch Nourishing Cream. These ones are all right. I'm trying a new one right now that I really love. I think it's like passion fruit. And then the Fuji apple one is one of my favorites. And then the one with the light blue cap is also really nice. These come in an assortment of scents. They do really well. I don't ever get stains from the deodorant on my clothes, on that like side part of my shirt. I never see deodorant stains. I used to get really skeptical to try the deodorant sprays back when they had that like canister Suave, or was it Secret? If you've ever tried that and went outside and stayed outside for 4, 5, 6+ hours, not good. I do not recommend. These are all I use. I don't use natural deodorants. If the natural deodorants work for you, I mean, great. They just don't work for me. I like to have one in my gym bag. I also keep one in like my book bag when I go to cafes and do some work. So I keep these with me on the go at all times. And of course in my bathroom. These are great. If you haven't tried these, if you struggle with deodorant staining or like the thickness that the sticks can sometimes build up on under your skin, these are really, really great. This is still body, right? I am out of the Act. This is a mouthwash. I started using Act when I had braces, and to be honest, I don't see the difference between a lot of different mouthwashes. I'm someone who just likes to pick up random ones. This does really well. I know there are so many trending mouthwashes that are crazy expensive at the drugstores. The ones with the orange caps, everyone knows those like mouthwashes. I've been there, I've bought that, but if you are looking for a less expensive and effective alternative, this mouthwash is really good. Any Act is fine. This one is the Cool Mint and it was blue in color. This helps my enamel stay really strong. I don't get teeth sensitivity. I haven't had a cavity in years and years and years and years and years. So I think that this is pretty good. This is the Honey Pot Foaming Wash. It is completely out. Ooh, bubbles. I used up the Bergamot Rose scent. Really not irritating at all. I'm not super sensitive down there. If you are, you know, just be careful when you're trying new feminine washes. This is something I use daily. It took me a while to finish this. I actually did really like it. I don't notice any like scent down there, so the Bergamot Rose scent I don't think really matters, but I do feel nice and fresh and clean, non-irritated. I would say because I am not super sensitive to feminine wash, I'm always on the hunt for new ones. I like trying different ones. So if you have some that you really love, leave them down in the comments below. I like this. I've tried it before. This is my second time purchasing this one and I do like it and I would buy it again. Ooh, okay, now let's get into hair stuff. This is empty. It is completely empty. I have completely bullied this bottle. The Apogee 2-minute Keratin Reconstructor. This is like a quick protein-based conditioner. I usually like to put this in my hair after I shampoo. I put this on my natural hair only. I don't use it for my wigs and stuff. I don't know if I should. Do you guys use protein treatments and stuff to keep your wigs intact? I will shampoo, I'll go in with a conditioner to detangle, and then like my last part of the conditioner or a conditioning process, I'll put this on my hair, I'll comb it through, I'll wash my body to like let it sit for a few minutes, and then I rinse it out. I don't know. I think it does do something, but lately I have been really in my protein deep conditioner bag. Plus I also use the Olaplex treatment. So I would purchase this again, but I do feel like I've had this for a while and I'm ready to rotate it out of my collection. Maybe I'll come back to this at a later date, we'll see. But for now, I've used it up. It was a great product and I would use it again. Next, let's go on to the face. I am all out of this La Roche-Posay hydrating gentle cleanser. It says that it is for normal to dry skin. Everyone was raving about this, but me personally, I really didn't like it. I did for a period of time like it with Youth to the People Kale Cleanser as my first wash, and then I would do my second face wash with this and it did work really well. But honestly, without it being paired with another cleanser, I don't really feel like this does anything. It feels like a lotion that I just put on my face and rinse it right back off. Won't be repurchasing this. I've had it in my stash for a super long time. No, it's not for me. Not to say that the brand isn't. I do use a moisturizer that I'm almost out of, so that'll probably be in my next Empties video that I do really like. But the cleanser, not so much. I'm also out of the Skin Fix. This is an eye cream, Skin FX Triple Lipid Collagen Eye Treatment. I loved the texture of this. Really hydrated my under eyes. I don't believe this has SPF in it or anything. No. But I do like this brand. I love the packaging. It's cute to travel with. I'm contemplating keeping the bottle because it's like a glass jar. Maybe I'll put like a skincare or eye cream or something like that in here to travel with. But I liked it. It was hydrating. Nothing to write home about. I probably would repurchase it, but it's not like something I need to go out and buy. I think this was over $30 and it did run out fairly quickly, and I'm kind of someone who feels like an eye cream is an eye cream is an eye cream. That's just me. Anything anti-aging, I'm into. So if you have good eye cream recommendations, please let me know and leave them down below. Okay, the next empty I have Drunk Elephant. This is the Slai Makeup Melting Butter Cleanser. So the packaging looks like this. It has a little spoon to pick up the product. I rarely used that. This was okay. It has a very Vaseline based type of consistency, almost like a shea butter. It's supposed to melt and nourish your skin and like melt the makeup off of your skin. This, to be honest, is just like an overpriced cleansing balm. I don't feel like it does anything different than like coconut oil would do. This was the first cleansing balm I ever tried, and I wouldn't be repurchasing it. It was very waxy, and I don't feel like it really got off all of my makeup. Using it out of the shower on dry skin, just going in, clearing up all the makeup, blurring it all together, and then stepping in the shower to rinse it off works best. Took me a little minute to get through this. I wouldn't repurchase this again, honestly. My next empty is the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. This has coconut water, skin revivers. It's silicone-free, alcohol-free, and oil-free. I actually really like this. I would usually put this on before I put my makeup on, after I put my makeup on. I do think it refreshes the face really nicely. It has a nice delicate scent. Smells like coconut water mainly. If this had SPF, this would be like holy grail. Couldn't do without it, just because it takes the second step of putting an SPF on your face out of the equation. It just smells nice. It's refreshing on the skin. It does hydrate my skin. I can't necessarily say that it primes or that it sets because I do use a primer. Okay, so we're almost through. I think I have one more empty. Yes, this is the Wet n Wild lip oil. I got the clear one this time around. It's in the color Crystal Ball. I love it. It's not giving Fenty lip gloss, but it's a great alternative if you just want something affordable. I love the doe foot applicator. It's pretty big and wide, covers the lip really well. Smells nice, a little sweet. I like to use this as like a topper over colored lip liners. It's not what I'm wearing right now. This doesn't last as long, but it does moisturize my lips. Sometimes I throw it on before I go to bed, or like this is a great one to just like keep in your bag. Like if you don't care if it gets lost or something like that, you throw it in a pair of jeans, you throw it in your, coat pocket or something. That's kind of what this one is for. I would buy it again. I think it was like $5 from Walmart. It's just a regular, quick little cheap lip gloss. And that is it for my empties. I have kind of collected this, like I said, over the last couple of months, and now I can throw them away. For the most part, I would repurchase everything that I have here. Definitely wouldn't repurchase this. Definitely wouldn't repurchase this. Let me know down below what products you are currently using for the spring, summer, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.